Hello students, let us start today's video. Today I am explaining the next step or the next section of the central tendency. In the previous video we have discussed about how to calculate the arithmetic mean for ungrouped data. In this video I am discussing about the procedure for calculating the arithmetic mean for grouped data. Now the question arises, what do you mean by grouped data? Grouped data means in addition to the variable values, that is x values, corresponding frequencies are also given. Such type of the data is called as grouped data. So grouped data can be classified into two categories. One is discrete, another one is continuous. Discrete distribution and continuous distributions. Let us start with discrete distribution. So in the discrete distribution, we are given the x values and corresponding frequencies. Now we have to find the arithmetic mean for this given discrete distributions. Here, for calculating arithmetic mean for such a discrete distribution, there are two methods. One is direct method, another one is shortcut method. We shall discuss both. How the direct method can be used and how we can adopt the shortcut method. First, the direct method. The direct method, the formula is given summation fx by summation f. The arithmetic mean is calculated by using the formula x bar is equal to sum of fx divided by sum of f, where x are the observations, that is given values, f are frequencies, sum of f is the total sum of the frequencies, which is also denoted by capital N. Here fx means the product of each x and f value. We have to construct the new column in addition to the given column, that is fx column. Let us solve the problem by using this formula. So this is the problem. Calculate arithmetic mean for the following data. So here we shall see the arithmetic mean for the given data. The data is the discrete one. That means values are given, frequencies are given. We have to find the x bar. So these values and frequencies are given. So let us denote the values as x and frequencies as F. Now, according to the formula is x bar is equal to summation of fx divided by summation of f. So here we have to calculate the summation of fx, that is the product of each x and f values. For that we have to construct a column which is the product column. Let us write this one as fx column. Okay. Now I will make one more row for writing the totals. Now to write the product, let me write the product. The product is first product. Here the product of the first values 5 into 4. We shall write this one as 20. 15 into 4, this is 60. Next 25 into 9, this is 225. 35 into 70, this is 700. 45 into 12, this is 540. 55 into 6, this is 330. 65 into 3, this is 195. 75 into 2, this is 150. Now let us calculate the total. So this is called as capital N, that is summation of f comes to be 60, and this is summation of fx. This comes to be, let me calculate, this is 5 plus 5, this is 0. 3 plus 6, 9, 2, 11, 4, 15, 18, 27, 32, 2, 4, 7, 11, 5, 16, 19, 20, 21. Okay, let me calculate once again. 10, 1, 3, 6, 9, 2, 11, 4, 15, 3, 18, 18, 9, 27, 5, 32. 3 plus 1, 4, 5, 3, 8, 8, 5, 13, 7, 20, 22. So this comes to be 2220. Okay, now let me calculate here. X bar is equal to, the formula is summation fx divided by, I am writing capital N because it is nothing but, capital is nothing but summation f. So this equal to summation x is 2220, this divided by, this is 60. So this comes to be 37. So this is the x bar value. Okay, this is the x bar value. So this is x bar or arithmetic mean for the discrete distributions by using direct method. Now we shall calculate the arithmetic mean for the same problem by using shortcut method. And for shortcut method, let me give the formula. I am going to give the formula. The formula is here in the shortcut method. Okay, let me give the shortcut method. I will give the second one is shortcut method. It is here. See, shortcut method. In this method we shall take assumed mean from the given observations, means x values, and deviation of each observations from this assumed mean. This can be denoted as d. The calculating FD, that is the product of FD and summation is calculated, then dividing it by total frequency, the arithmetic mean is obtained. The formula is x bar equal to a plus summation FD by summation F, where a is the assumed mean. So in addition of the given data in the problem, we have to find out first D, then FD. So here I am taking, see here in the given values, I am taking the value 35. I am taking the value, the 35, see 35 as the assumed mean. You can take any value, but it's a good practice to take the mid value. 35 as the value of a, just assumed. Then I am finding the deviation of this assumed from each x values. So d equal to 5 minus 35, it comes to be minus 30. 15 minus 35 minus 20. 25 minus 35 minus 10. 35 minus 35 0. 45 minus 35 10, and this is 20. Okay, this is 30 and this is 40. Now let me calculate the FD, the product of frequency and deviation D. 4 into minus 30, so this is minus 120. 4 into minus 20, this is minus 80. 9 into minus 10, this is 90. Okay, let me write this one clear. Oh my god. Okay, so I will write once again. This is minus 30 minus 20 minus 10 0 10 20 30 and 40. So FD, I have to write here, FD is minus 120 minus 80, and this is minus 90. This is 0. This is 120. This is also 120. This is 90 and this is 80. Now we have to add this. Which one? See here, minus 120, minus 80, minus 90. So this is minus 290 and this is 120, 80, 90. This is plus 290 and this 120. Now so this and this one cancels, so remains here the summation of fx equal to 120 and this summation of f equal to 60 as we know this one. Now here calculating now arithmetic mean, the formula we know x bar is equal to a plus summation fd divided by n. So as we know a is equal to 35 is there, so this we can write 35 plus 120 divided by 60. So this equal to 35 plus 2, therefore x bar equal to 37. See, for the same problem, when I calculated arithmetic mean for the problem by using direct method, I got 37, and for the same problem when I use the shortcut method, then also I got the same answer. That means whatever may be the method, either it is direct or it is shortcut, the answer should be the same. Okay, so that's all in this video. Keep watching the video till end so that you can get the concept clearly. Thanks for watching the video. In the next video I'm solving some more problems on the discrete series. Thank you.